I'm Alicia Pocock here at Poltimore Festival in the gorgeous Poltimore House grounds for a day full of all of the arts, really. We've got a bit of poetry, there's going to be music, there's going to be photography, there's even going to be a bit of yoga going on, which I'm very excited about. We're super excited, so much going on, going to be a jam-packed day. Let's head in. I am currently joined with Chebs, who have just done a fantastic set. How was that for you guys?
Yeah,
For you guys, how was it?
It was cracking. It was
Awesome. And how did you all get together? You all go to XTV Uni, obviously. How did it all start for you?
Well, it started off me, Matt, and Ben here, and then we were all mates, apart from James, who I got told about. we heard this myth about this saxophone player within Exeter, who dwells in Ujo, and we got him involved, and he's fucking fantastic.
It's pretty good, actually. He's all right. And obviously, you said in your set you're losing a drummer this year.
Oh yeah.
That's sad. How do you go about recruiting a new one? Who makes the cut?
I've got a mate who I know plays the drums, and when I knew that I was going to be leaving, I said to him, "Would you fancy playing for Chebs next year?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Mate, he's so keen as well.
Yeah, although we haven't really spoken to him much about it, but I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah, he seems like a great guy. So.
That'll be good, sorted. And Chebs, I love the word Chebs. Why Chebs? Is it an acronym? Is it just a good word?
It's Dan's idea. Come on, Dan. Why?
Everyone likes tits.
Okay. And I want to.
It's just a cracking word, and we thought we'd get involved. No one really knows what it means, so exactly.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. And you guys have played in a few places right next to you. You've done Firehouse, Phoenix. Today, how does today compare? What's been your favourite place to play in Exeter?
It's fun today just to play in an open air festival. We've never really done that before. We've never played outside. And it's just quite nice, like it's a huge field full of people. Phoenix was a lot of fun, I think, but it's different today, just playing in the daytime in the sun and all that. It's a good change.
Finally, for the summer, have you got plans? Is it just a term time thing? Where are we going next?
No, my housemate is having a 21st and she's asked us to play, so we'll see. But Matt's not here, so nor is Jules. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for chatting to me, guys. I've been Alicia Pocock with Chebs and at Poltimore Festival.
Lovely.
Everything in life is free, you know it's not that simple when you're dealing with me. Oh, every day's a struggle to make the boogie to me, cause I know when it comes to it, I gotta step up above the bullshit and shake off the blues, buns and booze, power up and tunes and chips and moves. Let the people sing out, you made a right call, it's a pretty picture. Keep your head up, dressed to the letter, got a room full of people who are pleased to meet you, pleased to meet you. So make it funky, give me a groove and I'll make it alright with the beat that lets you pass through.
Currently joined with Stu, who's from the Exeter Slackliners, who have set up camp here for today. What are you doing? What is this? What's the deal with slacklining?
Slackline, it's a tough one. It's kind of a mix between tightrope walking and sort of trampolining in a way. It's a much more slackline than tightrope walking, and obviously gives us room to do tricks. As you can see, Jack is doing a couple of different things instead of just walking along it.
It's very cool. Like, how do you transition from just walking the rope to kind of doing these funky things?
You don't go straight onto one like that, really. You tend to start off on like a much lower one. We've got one just around there, actually. It tends to something below knee height.
Right.
And it just takes a lot of time of just going for it. Like, you really have to do it for a few hours.
Prepared to fall.
be very prepared to fall. But then you just start picking it up, and then you progress so quickly. That's the thing. It's just, and you can see your progression so well because you start taking one step, and then from there it just takes off.
So I'm with Stu at the beginner's line, and he's going to talk me through how someone might go about trying giving this a go. So, where does one start?
Get on the left-hand side of the rope, so you go and step over it. There you go. And so what you want to do is you want to stand as straight as you can, facing the other tree, and just put your right leg up on the line. Yeah, you can get up. It's not too high, and as close to you as you can. Yeah, it's quite slack. I can always push it down a bit. Also, I'll push it down a bit for you. There you go. Pick a fixed point, look at it, and just focus on that. And you'll focus on that on the whole time, and just go for it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Right. So now you're up. Now, and then when you feel comfortable, just reach your foot forward, and it will find the line automatically, and you'll be. Yeah. That's it. There you go. And as long as you keep looking at that same point at the end, you'll stay balanced. We call, and then dismount.
Ya está, basta ya, he escuchado suficiente. Ya está, basta ya, porque he visto demasiado. Tengo los huesos tan llenos de una tristeza tan vacía. Y poco a poco la tierra la tomo, pero ya no puedo más, ya no puedo. Y poco a poco la tierra la tomo, pero ya no puedo más, ya no puedo.
I'm going to try a brand new song that needs a name. If anyone can think of a name, please give it to us. Cling to the threads of meaning that weave and wind, wild from the minds of the poets who hold their lanterns high. Set fire to your moonless nights. Hold tight when you can to the lines of soft goodbyes that guide you back to when you next arrive, reborn, wide-eyed, with a new reason to get back in the fight.
So I am here with John from the Little Unsaid, who has just done a fantastic set at Poltimore Festival. How was that for you?
It was good, sweaty, as you could probably tell.
Oh no,
very good.
Very good. And you are Yorkshire born.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do we like Exeter in the south?
I love it. I come down here all the time, actually.
Okay.
I've played in the southwest probably more than I have anywhere else.
Oh really?
I often go down to the Isles of Scilly in Cornwall,
Ah.
and I usually do a little tour on the way and then go out
Okay.
there. And then just recently with the band, we've done like Totnes and
I
Exeter,
see.
so we've been down here quite a
You
lot.
like this corner of the
I love
country?
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
good. That makes us happy. And you've kind of been said to be saying you kind of are doing this whole thing without the support of the kind of the big industry machine. You had 2 self-released albums.
Yeah, three.
Three.
Well, we're doing the 4th one at the moment.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the self-release. So what kind of the benefits of that, and what are the challenges that that poses without doing it with kind of a big label behind?
I mean, we have full control, I guess, which
Yeah.
is nice. We don't have anybody breathing down our necks saying,
Yeah.
make the chorus bigger and make the song shorter and wear hot pants in the video, and which would obviously sell millions of records. But so we can do things how we want to do it. But then on the other hand, you know, everything is done with such difficulty because we're on such a tight budget, and we have the benefit of an amazing fan base now who are just so, you know, people come up and chat afterwards, and they take the flyer home about the new record and they say, oh, we'll definitely go and support this, so which is a real testament, I think, to people who really love independent music, you know. So it has its benefits. I mean, right now it's the exact way we want to do things. So. We're not really interested in a label at the moment.
I like that.
As much as it would be nice to have a private jet, because that's mainly what I'm in this for, to be honest.
I get that, And I want to ask as well, because you don't just play and write your own music. You've done a couple of film scores and a theatre score as well, for Aliens, Bristol Old Vic.
That's right,
How is that process different? Do you have to work quite closely with the creative team on those projects? How does it kind of vary, and what do you prefer about doing that?
Well, that was all. So the Aliens was done. It was all done remotely via email, basically, because my the guy who was directing it was a guy I knew at uni called Ed, and he just emailed me and said, can you send me some music for this, and we'll sort of do it back and forth, and I'll ask you to change bits. And so as he was rehearsing, you know, I'd be getting emails back saying this needs to be shorter, this needs to be bigger, and so I really enjoy doing stuff like that. It's a bit weird doing things with just a computer because you don't have the face-to-face thing, but most of the films I've done, you know, you get to go on the set and you work with the director very closely. So I don't know, it's just very different because writing music like I've just played is so self-absorbed in many ways, you know. It's just you're satisfying what you want to say, and it's nice to do something where somebody comes with a strict script and they're like, you have to work to task, you know. It's like, we want something that sounds like this and that goes with this and that conveys this. So I love that. I'd love to do more.
Plans, obviously you've got Glastonbury, you've got a few other festivals, but going forward from here, what are we up to?
Well, we're recording the new album next week. I've got 2 days to recover from this weekend.
Okay,
and then we're straight in the studio and we're making the new record, which is very exciting.
Where are you doing that, in London or are you back?
Oxford.
Oxford, very nice.
Engineer is based in Oxford, so he's found a really nice studio and we're going to go there.
Exciting. Thank you so much for chatting to me. This has been, and you, this has been John from Not At All. We're all good.
We're still doing it now.
It's fine, absolutely fine. Do you want to do it? No? Right. It's been John from the Little Lonsdale at Poltimore Festival. with Jacob and Drinkwater, who've just done a fabulous set on the main stage at Poltimore Festival. How are we doing? How's that for you?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Really nice, yeah, really enjoyable. Great sunshine, Devon.
Perfect, isn't it? Living in Devon, how is it? Like Poltimore, it's kind of the local one, and I know particularly you're going to London, or you've been touring, you've done gigs in London, Warwick this summer. So what's it like doing your hometown?
It's great. We didn't even know this place existed.
Neither did a lot of people.
No,
it's
it's
got
kind
massive
of
potential for.
well, it's a bit run. The building's a bit run down, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's not the kind of
That's
place.
the endearment of it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know about it if it weren't for the festival because it's not the kind of place you'd find. Devon's where it's at, but don't tell the people of Cornwall I said that.
Okay, I'll keep that on to myself.
Devon does have quite a lot of festivals, doesn't it? Actually.
We do like our festival. What do you make of the Devon music scene?
Festive, I find it.
Festive?
No.
There's loads of there's amazing music in Devon. There's a lot of. I mean, we're on the fringes of folk music. We're not strictly folk, but there's so many amazing folk acts in Devon, and we get associated with them. A lot of them are our friends. There's Show of Hands and Philip Henry and Hannah Martin and Seth Lakeman. Loads of people like that. So we get to hang out. Get to hang out with those guys.
I think there's like a, you know, there is some big acts that have come from Devon, and I think there is a vibe, and there is more acts that I think are going to come through from here as well. There's people on the radar that are from here. I think there is a the BBC introducing here seems to be growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger. You just had the big weekend or whatever as well. So
that was good.
Let's put it on the map.
Yeah.
Let's put Exeter back on the map.
Indeed.
Oh, it had just slipped off, didn't it?
It had, yeah.
Sliding down towards Cornwall.
Yeah, subsidence.
And you guys, how often do you play together? Because I know you do solo stuff. Are you just playing together now? Still doing the solo stuff?
We do tours together.
Yeah.
And we do occasional gigs together. So like this was just going to be, this was a one-off gig, and Lucas happened to be free, so he came along. But we do tours together, festivals together, and then we
do everything together.
I heard that you didn't swear on stage today because your children were watching.
Actually, I didn't. I've got some songs with swearing in them, but we've not included them in the set yet.
That was thoughtful.
Yeah. So I'll have to do radio edits of those.
Do they like your stuff? Do they come and watch you much?
Not very often, but they tend to come and dance. It's sort of like having your own dance troupe.
Yeah, no, you should get them involved, get them on stage.
Yeah, I'm working to that. I got one of them selling CDs today.
Okay,
I trained her up in some, but starting with like basic business skills.
Yeah.
Moving on to more theatrical and
the cute
performance art. You know?
Yeah. Any last minute info you wanna? Anything important?
Join us on Facebook. Jacob and Drinkwater is our page. We've got a new album that's that's just been released. No, it hasn't. I just lied.
We've got a new live album, and I'm going to make a studio album in August.
I've been Alicia with the lovely Jacob and Drinkwater. For the day is no regrets, and that means that I have to go on the bouncy castle, so I'm going to give it a go. I've done slackline here. I feel like this can't be much harder. So shoes are getting off. I'm going to go for a bounce. Okay, so already today we have heard from Chebs. Fox and the Hound is currently at the theatre stage. She Speaks was just on. Who else have we had? Oh, I just slacklined. That was great fun. There's a bit of photography. And we're just having fun, really. Feel like fitness isn't too great, but I'm just going to keep bouncing and enjoying my day. So I'm here with Wildwood Kin, who have just performed an electric set. It was pretty incredible. You look like you were having fun. How was it?
Yeah, it was great fun. We just love it here. It's such an awesome little independent festival, and it's just a real privilege to be a part of it, really.
Aww.
So yeah, we're stoked. It's a really good set. Yeah.
You guys, are you local to the area?
We're from Exeter, so
Exeter.
not too far.
Not too far. I haven't got far to go home. But how is it compared to? Because you're doing Glastonbury, one of the stages in the summer. How does it? I mean, how do you think it will compare? I suppose
I actually prefer festivals. I mean, I'm really excited for Glastonbury, obviously, but I much prefer really intimate little festivals like this, where you can just chill out, and it's not oh, I didn't know where to go. So I really enjoyed it. That it was this size, but
we haven't really been to any major festivals before, so yeah, we're not really sure how it's going to compare, but I'm sure it's going to be a
bit different.
It's different, but yeah, incredible, I'm sure. And you guys are two sisters, one cousin.
Yeah.
And have you got any other like talented siblings in the family? Is there like others that didn't make the cut, or?
Our family's very musical actually.
Right.
Like our mums always used to sing together, and so they're really musical. Then these guys have got a very musical younger brother, but he's into football, so he's wanting to train for football at the moment, so he doesn't get to do music very much. And then I've got a brother who plays the double bass as well, who's hopefully going to be joining us over the summer for some festivals, which would be cool. Yeah.
And did you guys like sit down and have a conversation, like we're going to make a band, or was it just something you happened by accident? Like how did it all come about?
Yeah, it kind of was a bit of an accident. One of our friends invited us along to an open mic night, and we didn't go with a band name. We just sort of went for fun, and then
we've always sang together.
We've always sang together since a young age, and then everyone was like, oh wow, you guys are so good, you should do more. So we were like, okay. So then we just kept coming back, and then like from that, people would come up to us and be like, oh, do you want to play at this? And then it's kind of like one thing after the next, really. And then now we're Wild with Kin. So.
And here we are. And how, like specifically, how have you got from kind of like, because I heard that you like had a year out and you were like, we're going to give it a go for a year. Is that a story? That sounds about correct? Yeah. And then obviously here you are now, but I mean like the stages that got you from there to like doing a headline tour in the Alps, where have you gone?
Oh man. Well, we started, like Beth said, we started in really, really small open mics, and it's literally, I think, being in the music industry, being friendly is probably like the best thing you can do, because once you make friends, people kind of recommend you, introduce you to other people, and it's felt very natural. We haven't felt like we've had to sort of strive to get gigs or anything, which is really nice. It's sort of all come through connections and friends, so that's it's been really cool.
That's awesome. And I want to ask, one of you was playing the bouzouki, is that the right? What, like, do you learn lessons for that? Did you teach yourself?
I went into a shop, and it'd been my birthday, so I had a bit of money, and I saw it on the wall, and I sort of walked up to it. I was like, wow, what's this? And I strummed it, and I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. So I just bought it, and
she taught us.
Now
So
I've been playing it for about a year now. So
Awesome.
It's a bit different.
It is a bit. It looks quite cool as well. And this summer, like, what are your plans? You're doing Glastonbury, obviously, but what have you got lined up?
We've just got we've got lots of little local festivals, a bit like this, and then we've got some slightly bigger ones like Beautiful Days, Llama Tree, Cambridge Folk, Glastonbury obviously. But yeah, I guess it's really only our second year of doing proper festivals, because obviously the first year we started, we were only starting out, so we're still kind of getting used to it really, and I think this year is a lot busier than last year, which is really good, but you've definitely got to like pace yourselves out and rest when you need to, and but it'll be good fun.
The destination, long to go there, always standing, this present time, you know. Getting close, and you will see that I made it right. As I sit and watch you grow, you will find these seasons struggles will show that I am wide awake. The destination, long to go there, always there.
It's been an absolutely gorgeous day here at Poltimore Festival 2016. The sun came out for us, we've seen some absolutely incredible bands, there's been poetry, all of the arts have happened today here at Poltimore Festival, and we cannot wait to be back next year. I've been Alicia Pocock for XTV at Poltimore Festival 2016.